Good evening, young people. I know you're young because people of my generation will not be able to say it like you. Are you stiff? Your knees sore? You're tired, right? I ask you because your face is old. I think we may be close in age, but these are young people over there. How old are you? 47, 48? Because at my age, sitting like that will damage my waist. I'll get short. You're still young. You're still able sitting on the floor. Enjoy it while less. I only have 15 minutes, so let's get straight to it. There will no Q&A. Good, so no one will ask about my relation with Nikita Mirzani, which is nothing. I was asked to share about spirit of nationalism, about the correlation of young people with young age. The instruction was directing millennials, but your face are not millennials. However, I don't really like the millennial labels because the old people always blame for everything. Better we talk about what young people can do for Indonesia. If the question is, do today's young Indonesian love Indonesia? It is definitely yes. No question about it. Because I still recall there are times of loving Indonesia was regarded as something naive. If we say love Indonesia, people will say, love Indonesia? Please don't be so naive. Please don't be so naive. But though, if you say you don't love Indonesia or there is an impression you are not nationalist, the netizen will get you. Are you brave to say? I want to replace the red and white flag. The netizen will say you. What did you say? Bu Fatmawati showed it with blood and tears. She ripped the blue flag of Dutch. How dare you? But netizen pretty much irritated at anything. Justin Bieber cut his hair. Netizen get mad. Netizen don't even own a salon. What's their business? Netizen saw Agnes Monica working out a gym. They ran it. What are going to do with that muscle? You're a singer, not construction worker. They didn't know is that Agnes Monica spends her free time by being construction worker. Don't tweet that. I'll get murdered by fans Agnes garis keras or shortened as FAG. Fans Agnes garis keras FAGK. Good, you start to love because and you've been so quiet. You guys are not cool. Aton was my senior at campus. Kita ketahui we are not in the same year actually. So if you do love Indonesia, and then what? The best thing that young people like us can do is, I consider myself young also. The best thing that we can do for ourselves and for our nation, if we really love Indonesia, is by creating the best things that we can do for ourselves. Why? Because if we come to think about it, nowadays a country can penetrate other countries through their creation. It's not by using guns anymore. You don't see that there's people coming here with guns and reading tanks. It doesn't exist anymore. They are riding Panzer. Every country that penetrates other countries are through their creation. We feel America is a big country because we consume their products, their creation, their movies. Yet we have to admit that the country is not good either. New York City seems like a cool city. I went there and it is not that cool. Did other speakers say enjoy? Just me, because I'm the only cool speaker. Sorry, seems like of coffee. Let me drink coffee first. But that's true. If people ask me what do your university looks like, my answer is all the things you can imagine in a city exist in New York City. It has traffic jams, floods, high crime rate, many sexual harassment, police everywhere. Means it tends the situation if police are everywhere. If you are walking on the street and saw police officers everywhere, what does I'm not lying. I went to New York City by bus from Washington DC. I get off the bus on the side of the street. There are no terminals. So I saw a bunch of police helicopters. Then I checked. It turned out they were shooting like on the spot where I go. An officer like 10 minutes earlier. What if I'm still hanging around? People usually hanging around after they get out of the bus. What if I'm still here? I'll be dead. It wouldn't be here. Maybe Agnes will take my spot. Telling her patient is building a house. Who knows? Okay, let's continue because I just have 15 minutes. I used to support hours. Great. Because essentially, I believe that a nation or Indonesia can move forward through creation. Because until now, we are the workers of other country. They came up with idea of creation. We are the workers. It's time for us to offer something to the world, and with our own style, not theirs. There are many examples. I was going to cheat, but there's nothing to cheat. I can mention, let me give an example. Jogja Hip Hop Foundation is the first Indonesian rap group touring the US using Japanese language. It's true, I'm not lying. Jogja tetap istimewa, istimewa negerinya, istimewa orangnya. Yo, it looks like I'm the one who knows. When I was on the stand-up tour, it was routed to 24 cities on 5 continents, and this wasn't I had big there and there. Apparently, the tour was organized using research personnel to go, including Africa continent. And I'm using Bahasa. People say that's not the word to review using Bahasa. You must use English to correct me if I'm wrong. Then those Korean groups came to Indonesia using Korean language, and then Indonesian people is really keen to learn Korean to enjoy Korean songs and drama. You must have friends who intends to learn Korean so they can sing Korean songs, because common people will feel, what the heck is this? It's not cool. My question is, why is it normal to see Korean people continuation with their question and normal for us to learn Korean language, but it's not normal to make Korean people to learn Indonesian language? Why do you find it peculiar when someone goes abroad using Bahasa? Why don't we just make our best? So they want to learn Bahasa. Why not? I don't need your applaud. You'll be surprised to know that every time I went abroad in any country, there were always local people that speaks Bahasa. So when I went abroad, there were local people watching. In German, I met some of them several times. So they were asking me to take a picture with them. They thought I was an artist. And I said with them, how come you speak Bahasa? Because he sells immersion. He often goes to Bali and Jogja, who college in Indonesia. And I always met a Korean guy who speaks English. Apparently, he ever stayed in Bandung. And I was doing in Frankfurt. I met a Polish girl who speaks Bahasa because she's upset with Indonesia. So her fantasy is, if she has money, she will go vacation to Bali. Her type of guy is Indonesian. So there's need to feel insecure about ourselves, our language, our culture, our skin. Help everybody, poor guy. He will clap his hand, but because none of you were clapping. The question is, if I want to create something, what are the steps? Two things. First, you have to know your passion. You have to know your passion. You must know everything. What is the thing that you love so much that you will want to do it? If you're making something because you only see the person opening, believe me, you will find it hard. You will stumble, you will fail, and the only thing that will keep you going is your passion. Second, in order for you to be able to create something, you must be smart and clever. You can be just smart or just clever. You can get smart through school, but clever is a strict knowledge. Why should it matter? Because we know the theory doesn't fit practice, right? Ever wonder why there are many people when abroad for college? They become smart and success, but back to Indonesia to become nothing. Often hear the track, you know, for 5 years or and took job for 3 years. That's 8 years of experience living US. You know where you go. Just go straight ahead. If you're persistent and strong, you'll get there. Indonesia is not like that. Indonesia is a country with uncertain system, infrastructure, culture. So if you want to go from to this point to that point, your strength wouldn't be enough. You have to know the way. You have to know what time close down the portal. You have to know where the place like to hide the reality, the fake crossing. Crossing road, for example, what's the area for crossing the street, underpass or zebra crossing? What if you're running off course? You will not be able to cross the road in Indonesia. So that's I walk. So you must have skills and you must know hand sign in crossing road like this. The palm led outward, not inward. It called let you to your gate. There is one more hand sign. The thumb. This is also a recommended hand sign because the impression is appreciate you reverse. Cool. You good. Thank you. There are several types of pedestrian. Good pedestrian will cross in a hurry because they know. They tell the time. Bad pedestrian cross the road, they walk slowly. Have you ever seen it? Where on the car? Can Maybe they walk so slowly because in their head they heard baby song. Feel as Westlife, baby. I know the story. I've seen the picture. It's written all over your face. Can't believe that I'm full again. So, know your passion. Smart and clever. The people that had 8 years of studying and working in the US and when they break English, they covered because they lost 8 years of opportunity to learn such knowledge. In Indonesia, business is not right. You have to know your way. You have to know where you go, what to give, and that's why when you give, and you go into a grocery store, you see a picture of policeman. Nobody know who he is. Where there's a cop, oops, there's a cop. Somebody up. And the last thing, so you already know your passion, and which important is you have to be able to work in differences because the fact Indonesia is full of differences. So if you only want to work with people which are same like you will have difficulties in Indonesia because you may all kind of differences meet people that are different in gender, ethnicity, or religion, or political choice, or different haircut, or even favorite boy band. Who knows? You'll get into fight because you are different. I'm Westcraft. I'm anything. What you want? It's gonna be me. Fight. This is the biggest issue in Indonesia because if you notice, one of characteristic that depict Indonesia still having difficulty at working together in difference. Every sport bench, each number is still individual. Although badminton, tennis, karate, chess, weightlifting, judo, but if basketball, soccer is so hard because we are having difficulty.